owed me. Right around the time I became ate some as a way of coping. Take the case of turned me into smiley face emoji. May not be age appropriate, but I will put an 8-year-old indeed with a participation trophy. Yes, I have zero doubts that this whole world's bound to turn into some Girl Scouts. That censorship bureau's out. So when I started this verse, it did start off lighthearted at first, but it feels like I'm targeted. Mind-boggling how my profit is skyrocketed. Look what I pocketed. Yeah, it's just like y'all have been like jogging in. I've been running at full speed, and that's why I'm ahead like my noggin. I'm the fight y'all get in when you debate who the best, but I'm some white. I step up to that mic, cock it then. Oh my God, it's that chicken out again. Abracadabra. And from my last trick, I'm about to reach in my back, bro. Like abracadabra. And from my last trick, just like that, and I'm back, bro. Break it down. Sometimes I wonder what the old me say. If what? If he could see the way it is today, he'd probably say that everything is gay. Like Happy. What's my name? What's my name?
Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Here's Joshua Carty ready to get this one started. And off we go from Glendale. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Here's 1st and 10.
Go tonight. What's up?
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That one's good for 29.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
The motion man is Nakua.
Hey, 15.
To throw right away is Stafford. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Cardinals are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Braden Fisk is there to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Goff. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the pistol, a give to Hubbard. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play. They need to get it to the 27. This is third down.
2 for 66. 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Turbo set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again. It's second and 10.
Cut. Cut.
On the give, it's Hubbard. Good blocking to the 15. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Arizona. It's his third touchdown on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on first and 10.
Hey, 22. 53. Ready. Hurry.
Cup in motion. Woo! And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Hey, give me radar. Wait, hot.
He'll get this out wide. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Rams first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
They'll go back to ETN on first down. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Starting to see it back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
Monday. Hey, 22. Hey.
They'll send a tight end in motion. On first and 10, Stafford. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Stafford working from the pistol. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. The motion man is Nakua.
Stay 50. Double right.
Throw it. On 3rd down, Stafford. Shaheed with the catch. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Hardy's kick is good. And the Rams are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This kick is fielded in the end zone. No move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, Goff. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Goff. To the right side and hauled in by McConkey.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll get this out to the left flat, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Hey, Philo!
That's how quick it's Cup on the RPO. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll come up now for second down and 4. This run straight ahead for Etienne. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a first down. We are through one. 7-3 is our score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. First and 10.
Drill right, 22. Set, and middle.
Up the middle, here's Etienne. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Set. 59. Hey. Hey, red.
Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on top.
Hey. 21. Middle. Hey,
The motion
easy.
man is Nakua.
Stay 50.
A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Like 7.
The motion man is Nakua. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams are back within 1. It's 7-6.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
They'll come up here, first and 10.
What?
Now Goff. This one is caught by Turpin. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Hey, let's go. What's up?
Goff. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. 14 on the pickup. It's an Arizona first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Now you won.
Throwing here is Goff. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. This one is intercepted by Carlton Davis. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Shaheed in motion. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Alert! Hey, 54! Hey!
Shaheed in motion.
Drill right, 22!
To throw on second down, Stafford. He finds Hupp along the out route. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
22! 0! 11! DPC alert!
Out of the gun, Stafford. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
10! White!
Now a second down throw for Stafford. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
White! Alert!
Throwing again is Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the...
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
The carry here for Etienne. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Monday.
Shaheed in motion.
Hey, 70! And middle.
Once again, it's Etienne. And he'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st down, Stafford. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Buda Baker.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
What's up?
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Off the play fake, here's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
40 got! 40 got!
Stafford gets this one out quick to Nakua. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Stafford now on 2nd down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Like 7! He's a set! 53! Ready! Hey!
Kupp in motion. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Going up top. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. To return, it is Turpin. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw is Goff. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
We go tonight! Maverick wall! Value 1! Hey, tonight!
A 2nd down throw for Goff. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Rams are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line. That is intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. He'll manage only a couple. It's Sean Murphy bunting on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They put Campbell in motion. From the gun, it's Jones. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Zayvon Collins. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick-6, but to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. ETN now on 1st and 10. He looks forward for maybe a yard. That's Zayvon Collins on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. The motion man is Nakua. Working from the gun, it's Jones.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, L.A.
So just think, I mean, a couple minutes ago, we see a pick-6. I mean, the last thing you want to do is on the next time you step in the huddle is go 3 and out. So that's a big conversion. Now they got to find a way to get some of this momentum back, go down and get some points, and let everybody move past that pick-6 we saw on the last possession.
They'll run it once more with ETN. Not much there, maybe a yard. Cup in motion. Throwing now is Jones. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Quinton Lake. And the Rams will have great field position right around midfield.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Shotgun now for Jones. That's complete to Etienne. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On second down, here's Etienne. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. From the gun on third down, Jones. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, kill! Cut! Super 1! Done!
Goff to throw on first down. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. From the gun, it's Goff. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go, get set.
The motion man is Nakua. They'll stick to the ground. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
Here we go, 11.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. They'll run it here with ETN. And he will score. Game on. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, LA. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 on their own 30-yard line.
Shell. 12.
On first down, the drive begins with Connor. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Throwing, Goff. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
Shell.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got his receiver, it's Jones. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Hey, 76.
Goff. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. So that's a good bounce back there. They'll get this back very close to that first down marker.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
On first down, it's Goff. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
12. Omaha.
They'll run here. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Well, that run came at the perfect time, Mike. Anytime you find yourself backed up near your own goal line, the goal is to just start with one first down. They were able to get it here. Now you give a little breathing room, a little room to operate. Fresh set of downs, keep this drive alive.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, But then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. This crowd trying to be a factor, getting very loud now. It's 3rd and 5. They'll drop to throw. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Stafford fires to cut. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt, and that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
Etienne. He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
21, 21, 21. 11, 11. Here we go. 11, 11.
Now Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
21, 21, 21. 11, 11.
Jones now on 3rd and goal. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game. What a stand there. 4th and goal, game on the line. It looks like this offense is putting together a game-winning drive, and the defense comes out with the stop of the day.
And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry. A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10 up at the 42. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. On the give, it's Hubbard. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They'll go play action with Goff. He's got it! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over.